Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eagle Eye and WEGL's fifth annual basketball matchup. But sorry, this is a one-man show right now, but we'll try and get my color commentator back up and going right now, just in a couple of minutes. Eagle is 4-0 in the last 4 years, though, as Sydney Babb is trying to get her first and only win as a head coach for Eagle Eye. Rocking the power suit, and it looks like a random mustache. She said that she'll haunt the office next year after graduation if Eagle Eye loses another game, and might consider changing the staff if they get embarrassed. The radio team is led by future co-sports director Rhett Kramer and Garrick Gibbons through Gash. Now, for starting lineups, for WGL, it looks like it'll be Rhett Chrome, Walker Green, Will Lewis, and Cameron Kasprax. And for Eagle Eye, it looks like it's Vince Wolfram, Lucas Hazelrig, Vince Wolfram, and Jack Corbett, and Jane Eichels. Eichels inbounded to Wolfram. To Corbett at the top. To Lucas at the top. Drives the lane. Another turnover for Eagle Eye TV. As of recently, it just looks like WGL just looks like the better team. I know for the past week and a half they've been practicing ready for this important game. Another steal by Rhett Chrome. Eagle Eye just looks sloppy so far. Over there, Garrett. Over there, Rhett Chrome again. Put back by number 44. That just looked too easy for Vince Wolfram right there. You know, Vince Wolfram, the director of one of the co-hosts for Straight Outta Jungle, must have learned from Dylan Cardwell. Pretty good with that very easy drive. Oof. Nasty move by number 13 right there. Look. Coming into this game, WEGL they truly want to embrace the underdog role against this better athlete team in the Eagle Eye staff. Dre Unk Gaines was trying to come into the game with number 55 for WEGL coming in too. I don't know what's more smooth right now. What, Vince Wolf from the court or him hosting Sports Line Auburn? Tough made shot by number 44. I know big man. I knew big man didn't have range like that, but. The boys for WEGL just look sloppy right now with multiple turnovers. The score is currently 9-4 in favor of Eagle Eye. Oof. Looks like a questionable foul, but I'm not one to decide. I'll leave that up to a ref, but okay.
Should be that one. Oh, my bad, the DC. Yeah. You're right. Cool. All right. Is it on? Hey. All right, sorry, did I take your headset?
Yeah.
All right, no, you're good, you're good. Cool.
All right. Sorry for getting radio silent right there, folks. We were just getting
We had to switch out our cameras real quick. Looks like the game's just getting started, though, Hampton.
Yeah.
I mean, these players are already displaying such intensity right out the gate. Oh!
Yeah, I think a couple minutes ago, I didn't know what looked smoother, Vince Wolfram on the court or him hosting Sports Line Auburn.
There's a lot of surprises in these guys, I'll tell you that. 14 takes it to 55.
I don't think these refs like to call fouls a little bit. I think they just let the boys play.
Pretty light. They're pretty light, I got to say. I like it, though. We're seeing a lot of competition. It's a very physical game so far. Here we got Jack Corbett taking a shot from the three-point line. It whiffs, but he's going to be looking for those.
I think that might have been a timeout by Sidney Babb, but
Coach Babb.
I think that's kind of a weird style choice with that fake mustache and the power suit.
I think she's emulating a cross of Steve Harvey and, gosh, I don't even know who. An amalgam of all the coaches of the NBA.
Maybe the Georgia's favorite college coach, Rick Pitino of St. John's.
The man himself. I'll tell you, it definitely commands authority. When she puts that mustache on, I mean, people listen. People definitely listen. Oh.
Yeah, no, telling. I think she might look for a replacement of staff if she goes 0-5. She might come back to haunt the Eagle Eye offices next year.
She's going out with a bang, and I think she's really hoping for a win today. You know, so the way I hear it, WEGL and Eagle Eye in their intense rivalry. I don't believe Eagle Eye's taken home a game in quite some time. So Cindy Babb's looking to change that. One final hoorah for her career. Looks like we're going back to the game. Number 5, Rhett, driving it down the court. He's looking for that pass. He gets it. But Chaz is just going to not let him have it. Number 13, Kai, taking it back.
Ooh. Ooh. Good steal by Carson Meyer. Ooh.
Can't get it off. There's always someone there. He shoots, and he sinks it.
I think that's the first bucket in a cold minutes.
Yeah. These guys have been neck and neck.
I didn't believe it when they told me that this game was like 20-40 last year, but after watching it, but
I mean, it's looking very close so far. The stats are quite even. Number 55's looking for that pass. WEGL, every time they come down to Eagle Eye side of the court, I mean, they just cannot seem to get in. Here we go.
That's kind of surprising. I heard that Eagle Eye was practicing for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, there's been some streets are saying that Eagle Eye's been taking some rec time themselves, trying out team compositions. Ooh, and number 24 can't get a shot. Just can't find his way into the paint.
Surprising foul by Jane Eichels down low.
Have we seen a free point? A free
throw, yeah.
Seen one yet today?
No, not yet. This will be the first one for Carson Meyer.
Carson Meyer.
Ooh. Unlike his hero, Jason Tatum.
He's really got to lock it in for this next one. Create a solid lead for WEGL. He can't get it. Who's Jaden looking for? Oh. Number 33, Lucas. Take it from outside. He drives it in. Side to Jaden on the three-point line.
Ooh.
Close shot, close shot. Back to the side of Eagle Eye. Once again, WEGL is finding themselves in the same position. They're looking for opportunities, looking for who's open, and Eagle Eye is just sticking them like glue.
I think it's the size of Eagle Eye. I mean, with Chaz and
Ooh, Kai takes it down court. You know, even if they're playing a defensive game, you can't give them those opportunities. But I think every single play, every single interaction, WEGL's starting to figure them out a little bit more.
Ooh. Good opportunity, but just a mistake by Brett Chrome.
I saw the vision. Lucas getting boxed out by number 25, Garrett. Makes the pass to Vince Wolfram. He drives it in, sees an opening with Jaden, number 24, and he gets it off.
It looked like an N1 too with Carson Meyer holding his back, but
Yeah, they were trying to box him down, but he got free. But Gehrig here, Gehrig is quick on his feet. He is going to be, I think we got to look out for Gehrig on this game.
yeah, I mean, he's the one to look out for. He was the one that was most motivated.
I mean, just the sheer real team player. You know, he's always there for the pass. He's always there looking for opportunities. Carson Meyer once again boxing Eagle Eye out. Lucas Hazelrig.
He's looking for that foul, but
Yeah, he said, what?
I guess that slap wasn't loud enough to.
Refs are staying quiet on this one. I'm sure it won't be the last time we see him do that, though. Garrett once again, he's just dancing around him. Pass to number 24. Move from the outside. Carson Meyer gets a rebound.
Ooh. Tough air by Vince Wolfram, but Eagle Eye just looks more smooth, especially on the defensive end. I think it's just a sheer size.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have I think those practices, those late night practices at the rec center have been paying off with them. They're cohesive. You know, they're really feeling like a team when it gets on the defensive side. Driving it back to Eagle Eye's side of the court. Ooh. Jack Corbett's taking it back down, back to WEGL. Oh, and he shoots it outside to Vince Wolfram. He drives it in. Oof. And he just got boxed up.
I didn't know if that was like a shot or a pass.
I don't really know what he was going for there, if I'm being honest.
I don't think he even knew.
He was looking for some magic. Don't think he quite found it. But they're going to keep looking for those opportunities. Once again, we're taking it back with Gehrig, driving it back down to Eagle Eye side of the court.
I'm surprised Jack Corbett isn't talking a little bit of crap.
We should have got a mic on him. Ooh. The defense of both teams is staggering. These guys know each other so well. They spent a full year in the Eagle Eye suite, Eagle Eye WEGL suite, chumming it up, and now they're forced to play against each other. They know each other's moves. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses. I think we're going to see Kai Barnes makes the free throw. Going to be seeing a lot of physical play today, Hampton.
Yeah, I thought WEGL and Eagle Eye, I thought they were more friends, but there's been nothing but contact all game.
Some grudges are coming out on the court today.
Must be bad about cat coverage.
Yeah. To Red Chrome in the corner. Passes to number 14. Oh, and he hands down on the ball. Wow. Dre Gaines showing his experience. He does not let him go.
You know, Dre may be older than a couple of guys on the court, but he's just as fresh.
Yeah, luckily with age comes wisdom, so I hear. Jack Corbett to Brooks Crew, and he takes it from the 3. Ah, so close. A lot of lobs today. Jack Corbett once again in the same position he finds himself in earlier. From the 3 line, man. Red Chrome gets the ball back once again.
It seems everywhere we go, or everywhere a player goes, there's always 2 or 3 guys around them, no matter which team.
Yeah, they're switching off like their teamwork and communication. Although I'm not seeing a lot of talking down there, they just seem to know whenever someone's in their side of the court. It's like,
yeah, for 2 communication companies, it's really surprising that there's little communication on.
Yeah. Although then again, we aren't in the coach's box, so could be missing where all the strategy's coming from. Oh, and Gehrig receives that pass from way downtown.
I saw Coach Babb drawing up some plays with Brett Fouts pregame.
Brett Fouts and Cindy Babb. Ooh.
Red Chrome looking for a shot before the.
And he lands it.
2.8 seconds. Eagle Eye will look for a final shot, but.
Someone to take it home from downtown. Oh, that was a very close buzzer beater. A lot of energy for first quarter, I got to say. These guys are coming to play today.
Very, very, very high-moving first quarter, but.
I mean, high energy. These are young guys, mostly young guys. You know, we got, like I said, we got a little bit of experience on the team. You got Dre Gaines. You got Vince Wolfram. And a lot of graduating players this time. This is really a swan song for both WEGL and Eagle Eye. I think a lot of these guys are looking to blow off steam from the year, settle some grudges. You know, only the players can really know, but I think we're seeing a lot of that come out in their play today.
You know, I was joking with Sydney in the office about I heard that she wanted to break a clipboard, but
Streets are saying she wanted a clipboard. Streets are saying. Why doesn't she have a clipboard? Is that like not regulation?
I don't know. I think she like wanted one, but
Can scrounge one up in time.
Not enough resources go to student media.
We spent our budget on the refs.
Yeah.
So, you know, upside we get a pretty official game. Downside, no clipboard for Cindy Babb. She also spent a little bit of our budget on the mustache collection to bring in the power, the emulating the best coaches of the league. And I think we're seeing it pay off.
I mean, up by 5.
Up by 5, it speaks for himself. Speak for itself. Now, that being said, WEGL is certainly not out. I mean, these guys have consistently pushed off Eagle Eye every time they're in their side of the court. I think the question is, who will win? I mean, Eagle Eye's defense and their ability to follow the ball, or WEGL's, you know, ferocity and ability to just keep driving it back to Eagle Eye's side of the court over and over again and find the cracks in their defense. I think that's what's really going to decide this game today. Looks like we're just counting down the first quarter. Some extra practice time.
Yeah, in a pregame, I think I saw at most a third of the shots go in.
Really?
Boys look nervous.
Yeah, they're shaking. They're still shaking off the rust. It's been a full year for some of these guys since they last stepped foot on the court. It's a big return, and a lot of pressure riding on them. Got about a minute left in this first quarter. Huh? One more time. Oh, we got someone from the outside trying to audition for the next game. What do we got here? Ref Jake Yan. Is he showing off his shots? Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got.
Oh, maybe that's why he's not playing tonight.
A little bit of a brick. You know, he might have lost his edge. I don't know. Oh. Well, that's why they're down here and we're up. Well, that's why they're down there and we're up here, right?
Yeah.
I mean. All right. Let's start the second quarter off with a bang.
You know, welcome back to the second quarter, sponsored by Chili's.
Are we?
No, I mean,
Are we allowed to say that?
no one's from Chili's is watching, but
Right.
if someone is, sponsor WEGL 91.1
There you
Sports
go.
Department.
Now, that being said, we would very much like to be sponsored by Chili's. If any representatives from Chili's are watching, please reach out. And wow, right away.
I think both organizations would have their weekly sports meetings at Chili's if given the opportunity.
We certainly are open to the idea. Let me tell you, we talk about how much we love the Chili's deals all the times, and Vince taking a wipeout. Once again, we're back on Eagle's side. Eagle Eye's side of the court. Once again, I mean, but they're finding those holes in their defenses. I mean, that's twice in a row now.
I think Coach Luke Allen must have drew up some nice plays in the huddle.
They must have figured something out, some sort of strategy to take down this iron wall that Eagle Eye's got up. I mean, look at them. They're passing back and forth. They're shaking.
They just can't find the inside.
Just can't figure something out against this WEGL team. Jack Corbett wants to drive it down the center.
Ooh.
Oh, he makes a risky pass, and it doesn't go through.
I don't know who he was passing it to, but must have had a different vision than me.
Yeah, must have been seeing something we're not. I mean, elevation up here certainly is messing with my vision. When it's back in the hands of Eagle Eye, but I think they're really wanting to. Oh, Brooks' crew gets tied up. But he gets the foul. Bit of trouble in paradise here.
I think the boys are getting a little bit too close over there. I haven't seen people that close since prom night, senior year.
We need more than refs on this game. We need chaperones. Myers. Once again, he just gets boxed out. Oh, where was that action? As soon as the whistle goes off, I see a shot going from. Was that from the three-point line?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh no!
I think it might have been Caleb Robertson. At least someone made his 3 points tonight, but.
They're gonna be looking for that magic for the rest of the game. Here we go, 55-44. Sets a pick, and he takes another shot from the three-point line, and it doesn't go in.
That was a little bit close for either team, but they're gonna give it to Eagle Eye.
Yeah. All right, Vince Wolfram's going to start us off. Him and his duo, Jack Corbett, both of these players hailing from the same city of Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, these guys go way back, and I think we're going to see a lot of their teamwork pop off tonight on the court. Ooh, another tough three brick. Wolfram pass it back to Jaden, gets second chance. It was a beautiful pass back out.
Oh, beautiful passing, but
Another air ball.
Not a great ending. I think a late great that Coach Popovich will be proud, but that was that shot.
It was beautiful form, I will say, but doesn't mean much if the shot don't go in. Back out to number 5, Red Chrome, and he just floats it right on in. I mean, beautiful. All right, WEGL has quickly closed that gap that Eagle Eyes worked for in the first quarter. Ooh. Ring around the
I'm
rosy.
surprised that Jane hasn't. This is the first time he's really driven all night, but.
Oh, and it looks like he's going to be doing it a lot more because something just works.
I mean, tallest guy on the court. Surprised he.
Yeah, you know, you would think he would start pushing in earlier, but I guess, you know, they might still just be feeling each other out.
Yeah. I think sports director versus sports director right now.
Yeah, it's going band for band. Oh.
Caleb Robertson won that and one right there, but refs weren't going to give it to him. They've been not very consistent tonight with the calls, but.
No, it's very up in the air. It's wishy-washy. And Kai once again on the three-point line, and he makes it. Is that our first three? That might be maybe second.
I think at least in the second quarter.
At least in the second quarter. Kai Barnes surprising us with a three. I think Kai's another player that's going to be surprising us all game. You know, he's not the most outspoken guy. You know, he likes to take his opportunities when they arise, and I think he's just now he saw his opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, I mean, talk about soft-spoken. I don't think I've heard him talk all year.
He doesn't mince words, and he doesn't need to. Ooh, and another shot for WEGL. I mean, something in that coach's circle, like, just brought the boys alive because they are just on a roll right now. They got the momentum.
I think we're on pace to outscore the first quarter.
Oh, by far. I mean, we're already on pace for a more exciting game than last year's, or so I hear. Oh, and Lucas wasn't quite ready for that pass. Bounce off the backboard. Oh. Apologize for this railing covering our camera view. Looks like there was a little bit of a scuffle. All players okay, though.
You know, I hope Billy Ferris, our lovely student media advisor, comes back and watches this game. In the bottom corner of the broadcast, there's a little NBA logo of him.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh. Kai Barnes trying to repeat history. Can't make lightning strike twice, but he might make a strike on his third attempt. Driving it back down once again. Luke Myers. Oh, and another from the three-point line, and it's close. But it doesn't go in. Oh!
Ooh. Couple chances inside. But just the presence of the big man just can't get you go.
Starting to throw his weight around a little bit. I mean, that's what you know, if you're 6'4", you got to use it.
Yeah.
Getting deja vu here, Hampton.
Ooh.
Ooh, beautiful play. I mean, absolutely. Beautiful ball control.
I just luck with the Irish, you know, Carson Meyer from Boston. Pulling some of that Boston Celtic luck.
He brought it out, and then I don't know if he's Irish, but Lucas Hazelrig brings some luck of his own. It's the rebound, and secures it with a little floater in. I mean, it's poetry. All right, another huddle.
I wonder if that clipboard by Cindy Babb is broken yet, but I'm sure it will be if they don't start going again.
I'm sure that clipboard's feeling some pressure right now. Last time we took a little break for a huddle, WEGL came out swinging and started finding cracks in Eagle Eye's defense. Now I wonder if this next huddle going to change the rest of the second quarter? Are we going to see more of the same? Are we going to see someone sub out? Game's still early. Still very, very, very early. Oh, and we got confirmation that Billy Ferris has indeed seen the NBA logo in the bottom left corner.
I'm actually surprised that he said that he would have a kickball game in a couple hours, but
I heard the same thing. Maybe he's in the dugout right now, getting ready to step out onto the plate. But he wanted to check up on his students. Inspirational. Once again, we're back to Garrick driving it down to Eagle Eye's corner. Jack Corbett's not going to let him get it for free, though, and they pass it to number 14. Ooh, Lucas Hazelrick says, get that out of here. Long pass down court to Kai Barnes. And Vince Wolfram taking a very confident shot from the three-point line.
Vince Wolfram was hot at the start of the game, but I think that sub out was cooling down.
I think he's starting to feel the pressure a little bit.
Ooh.
Maybe so is Eagle.
I wonder if Vince Wolfram is feeling more pressure now to perform in front of, to get their first win of his collegiate career, or
I don't doubt it. And don't forget, this is his graduating game too. This is his swan song for his time in Eagle Eye TV. He's got a lot to live up to. But he's passing it on to the next generation with Kai Barnes, who makes the layup. It's a tale as old as time. Gary Gesh and Jack Corbett. This is a rivalry forming on the court before our very eyes.
You know, them two were the most vocal in the office this week.
I was hearing some remarks. I was hearing red chrome.
I think I was hearing the most trash talk between them two and maybe Chaz.
Maybe Chaz. Chaz was on the sidelines chirping every now and then. He had a few things to say, a few choice words. But these two players are absolutely going to be going at it all game. I mean, these guys it's like they have a score to settle. Did I miss something?
I mean, maybe
one of those trash talks in the office got a little out of hand because these guys are playing very aggressive. It's Wolfram taking it in, and he gets the layup.
Maybe he's learned that from one of the many basketball players he interviewed this past season.
He's been soaking up knowledge wherever he can. That's what makes him very analytical. He's the professor of basketball, if you will. All right. So sub it in. I mean, textbook.
Yeah.
Textbook. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's ready for more. He's not letting Vince Wolfram get away.
I mean, we're talking about how WEGL came out that last time out, hot, but Sydney Babb must have lit their butts on fire.
She lit something under them. I mean, these guys changed people. You gotta wonder what's happened down there. I really did wish we were able to mic them up. I want to hear Jack Corbett and Garrett Gesh mic'd up. I want to hear what kind of trash talk they're telling each other. These guys know each other very well. It's like seeing three brothers fight between Vince Wolfram, Jack Corbett, and Garrett Gesh. It's ugly, but I can't look away. Oh, and Kai Barnes once again left uncontested by the bricks.
Kev Robertson pushing it down the court.
With speed. Take it back to number 24. Oh. Makes a confident layup. Doesn't quite make it, but he is just on Vince right now. Let me tell you.
Ooh.
But it's not enough.
That was nasty.
But it's not enough.
Maybe instead of Louisville slugger, some of that Louisville swagger.
Ooh. I saw him walk it off, too. Acting all coy about it.
Yeah.
like we're seeing a dynasty form before our very eyes. I'm expecting to see the same kind of competitiveness from Jack Corbett next year. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but who knows? Maybe another Louisville player will join Eagle Eye or WEGL next year. Against Wolf taking it from the free throw. It's another brick.
Oh, great pass to Jack Corbett.
Beautiful pass to outside with Kai Barnes. He's driving it in. These players just cannot land their shots today. I think the pressure's getting to them for sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think our next investment should be like game contact mics. Like,
yeah, with like the mic'd up. I'm sure we might have to have some censorship on the broadcast. Things are getting pretty heated down there.
yeah, I've heard a couple F-bombs.
A few expletives have been thrown around.
Hopefully it doesn't pick up on the mics up here, but
Let's hope they stay at their volume level there right now. Kai Barnes from the free throw line. He's been making the most shots for Eagle Eye so far. Let's see, can he keep it going? He can. Beautiful swish. This guy is smooth like butter. Take us one more for the road.
no, you're good. Kai Jones went for 2 for 2. I think that's the best percentage we've seen all night.
Yeah. He's quickly showing us his consistency is one of his greatest weapons on the court. Oh, and a no-look pass to Garrett Gesh behind him. And Garrett shoots for the 3, and once again, it's just backboard.
That was a great contest by Uncle DeAndre Gaines.
Uncle DeAndre Gaines. He's got a lot to prove today.
You know, switching over to.
Ooh. And he doesn't make it in. Beautiful ball control by Brooks' crew.
I heard possibly final game for Dre for Eagle Eye, switching over to
This is correct.
WEGL. Ooh.
Looks like we're looks like we're finally ripping that Band-Aid off, huh? What Hampton said is unfortunately correct. DeAndre Gaines will be moving to WEGL next year. It's very sad. You know, I heard his contract is quite a sight to behold. The public doesn't know the exact number yet, but I've been told it's quite a big change.
I heard that he used some of Cam Coleman's NIL deal.
Yeah.
Somehow
he got in on that.
Somehow WEGL's station manager Ray.
They pulled out all the stops. I mean, negotiations I heard lasted 6 days before they finally left the negotiation room.
Maybe another stolen poster from New York, like the Chapel Roan.
That might have been what
Between
sealed
the pot.
deal. That might have sealed the deal. Yeah, it's a very good idea. Maybe I'll do some sleuthing when we get back tonight. And so you gotta wonder, while we're talking about it, you gotta wonder what Dre's psychology is in this game right now. I mean, he's certainly giving it his all.
I think he's the most. He looks like he's been the most motivated player out there tonight.
He's got a lot to prove. Between his age and his affiliations, someone to look out for. Oh, Chaz brings it down to Dre, the engineering duo, to Brooks. And he gets it back to Chaz. Brooks' crew on the outside, and it bounces. Ooh, it's a close one for Garrett Gesh.
Rhett had Garrett down the middle of the court, but doesn't see him.
Whoa.
But he'll take that too.
But a beautiful shot. I wish we could have seen it if it weren't for this darn rail. Trust me, folks, It was beautiful. Oh! Oh!
Ooh.
And he can't quite get there. A little bit of a tumble, a little bit of a fall. Ooh, my knees are hurting just looking at that. Ouch. God.
I mean, kind of like Dylan Cardwell said earlier in the season. You get this many dogs on the court, what do you expect to happen?
What do you expect to happen, you know? Good thing they're not on a plane.
Yeah.
If they were playing on a plane today, we'd be seeing a lot more of a physical game. We
I
already
mean,
are.
I was telling people the week of, I think we should have had a little bit of horseplay going to San Antonio.
Would have definitely gotten people in the right competitive mindset. It's a beautiful day here in the Student Media Stadium.
I think next year will be the Sidney Babb, Noah Phillips
The arc.
game to remember.
I wonder if we can get a surprise return of Sidney Babb's coaching.
I mean, I think she's going to one of those flyover states, so not much to do.
Not much to do. I'm sure she'll have a lot of time to prepare.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do in Omaha, Nebraska? Other than work and, you know.
I mean, as much prep as she does for station manager, I bet she prepped a lot.
I'm sure she already has a plan for next year. Some contingency plans in the works. She's a very analytical person. She sees all the angles. Oh, but could she see that one coming? Wow. Wow. His toes weren't even on the close to the line. I mean, he just sent it. And for the first time this game, sending it was the answer. I mean, wow.
I think she might try to pull off a reverse trade now that Dre's going to WEGL.
That is true. I mean, the benefit of graduating from Auburn and getting a real adult job is you'll have some salary to throw around on us. Yep. It certainly is a powerful possibility. I really wish we could see more of these huddles right now. As you can see,
Sidney Bazian's vocal with that power mustache.
You can see she's passionate about something. Some trouble in paradise for this team. Oh, I just saw her gesture to the clipboard.
Maybe a couple plays that she wants them to run.
Yeah, they're cooking something up down there. I guess we're about to see what. But you can't sleep on Luke Allen's coaching neither. I mean, WEGL is just they've been having an answer for everything Eagle Eye throws at them.
I mean, pre-game, Rhett Chrome said that they were the underdogs. But
Really?
Yeah. Talking about what the betting lines hypothetically would be.
Well, these underdogs are barking. And they're fierce. Barnes once again.
They're kind of like Mike Vick's dogs back in the day.
Come on. Jack Corbett once again from the outside. Oh, and Rhett Chrome bounces it right outside the court. Oh.
With a minute left, Eagle Eye will look to extend their lead. Hopefully,
Try to hold on.
Yeah, I mean, not give up too much. But Eagles definitely upped their pressure the last minute and a half.
Yeah,
doubling a little bit.
Ooh. Like that. I mean, Garrett Gesh, I couldn't even tell that was a. Oh. The ball's changing faster than I could keep up.
Lucas getting a little bit vocal after that steal.
Yeah, I saw some yells. Pass way outside to Jack Corbett. Back to Vince Wolfram. And that's the whistle. Wow. I mean, like a 2-second span. It was Lucas. It was Jack. It was Jaden. It was. Frankly, I don't even know if Jaden had the ball at that time. It was a lot going on.
I honestly kind of lost track with this railing right in front of us.
Yeah, yeah.
With how great this gymnasium is, it's Not built for radio broadcast.
It is not. That is the unfortunate downside of the WEGL Stadium. Well, not WEGL Stadium. My apologies. The War Eagle Stadium. Well, I guess it is WEGL Stadium if it's their home.
I don't know. I honestly lost track.
Who can say? What the?
Visible from waving to the announcers real quick.
He's got something to say. Lucas Hazelrig, one of the most vocal players on Eagle Eye. Can he back up his trash talk? He looks disappointed by that performance.
Wonder if we'll get a representative from each team up here for halftime, but
I would love to get some mid-game interviews.
oh,
Ooh. What's happening here? The one time I choose to look down.
I was looking at some of the people walking around the track up here.
Yeah, if you guys at home can see, we're on this little like people mover type track right now. Oh! As soon as I look away.
And they're finally going inside, using their big men.
Oh! Rhett Chrome close, but he breaks it.
Surprised he took the shot that early.
So am I. I think they're feeling the pressure and a buzzer beater to take us home with 22 seconds left. Guess you can't really call that one a buzzer beater so much as oh crud shot. Oh, there's the buzzer. Right on cue.
We should have checked the scoreboard before, but I don't know if we're doing quarters or halves.
That is a great question. Well, we're about to find out. One last free throw from Jack Corbett. Beautiful shot. You can see his experience coming out. Can he do it for the second time? And he can.
Ooh.
Beautiful shot. Oh, and a little bit of I'm on your head.
A little
40.
3 fingers to the head reminds me of JoJo Kavanaugh's favorite basketball player, Carmelo Anthony.
A little bit of confusion once again. Refs, players are screaming, refs, what are we doing? And that's
That honestly
looks pretty. Is that game? That looks.
I think that might be game.
That might be game.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
no post-game hugs.
Post-game hugs, you love to see it. Let's get a zoom in on that. I mean, that's what this is all about, folks. Watching Dre Gaines hug players for the WEGL team right before he leaves us for them. I mean, I'm not bitter about it, though.
Might be tough for WEGL to come into to the office to finish out the year, but
I'm going to see some heads hanging low for the rest of this week. I'll tell you that. Some tails tucked between legs. But at the end of the day, and we're looking at this right now, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all pals. We're all buddies. Me and Hampton are outside of all of it. But if we were playing, hypothetically, which they said we can't play because we're just too dominant, you know, we're all friends here. We're all coworkers.
you think we can get a coach post-game interview real quick?
I would love to. Would you like to send in the word? Oh, we don't have a microphone. I guess they could put on a headset. Oh, they can put on a headset. They can put on a headset. Oh, we're going to take the photo. We made history today, folks.
I mean, Eagle Eye, now they're 4-1. In recent
4-1.
memory, at least.
Give it some time. I'm sure. WEGL seems to attract a lot of very competitive types. Ain't that something? That's what it's all about, people.
I texted head coach Cindy Babb to maybe do a post-game win interview.
Would love to hear from her. Looks like she's not quite on her phone right now. Her clipboard might be more important currently. Oh, but she's free to direct the photo shoot. Wow, what a game. A beautiful display of sportsmanship. And a beautiful graduation present to Sydney Babb. And a beautiful send-off to Vince Wolfram. Oh wait, Brett Fouts isn't graduating right now. Who's graduating again?
I think it's Dre.
No, Dre's
Sydney.
saying.
Oh, no. He's a junior.
Yeah.
Sydney. JoJo saw her team win.
That's right. She can't get her favorite NBA Jets to win, but not NBA. NFL Jets team to win, but you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers now, can they?
No. I'm gonna say.
Who's her favorite NBA team?
I think it's Knicks. Yeah.
Knicks?
Which won the playoffs right now.
So I guess maybe JoJo's having a better day than I thought.
I'll send us a break for a minute or two to see if Sydney Babb responds.
Looks like they're doing a little kumbaya. Eagle, wow.
Sure.
Are we going on camera? I don't know we're going on. What's up? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I guess welcome back to the balcony overlooking Sydney Babb, Noah Phillips Court. MVP, Dre Gaines. How you feeling after that post-game dub?
It was a great team win, we had a lot of good players this year. You have to come out because Eagle Eye's on a losing streak. You have to come out, get the dub in the losing streak, get on the right track. Hopefully next year the momentum continues.
I mean, are you staying with Eagle Eye next year, or are you switching over to?
Unfortunately, I do have to announce I have been to the transfer portal. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up yet. I've been in contact with a few different teams, but we'll see how it goes.
How much NIL are you going to get in the portal right now?
I can't disclose that. It's
I'm hearing low six figures with Chaperone poster.
Hey, Chaperone, she's a good person. She's a good person. That might just be the deal breaker right there. But like I said, I'm in a portal right now. I do have a do not contact tag on. I believe I'm already in contact with the places I want to be at. So lots of fun, and hoping to be back here next year.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Huh? Thanks for coming out for the interview. Of course.
Mike Vick. All right.
Can I do an interview?
Sure. All right, we're going to stand over here real quick.
Tell me where. There you go.
Yeah. Maybe with your salary next year we can get some longer cords.
That's funny.
All right.
Test. Okay, I hear myself.
I'm with the winning coach right here, Sydney Babb. How does it feel to get the first win in program history?
Honestly, it feels amazing, Hampton. I got to be real with you. When you watch 3 years worth of your guys not making it, I don't want to say it kind of takes it out of you a little bit, but you lose hope. But when we came into it this year and we said, hey, guys, we got a basketball team. We want y'all to play. And I had like 20 guys immediately be like, let me go, you know. That really, it brings the passion, it brings the loyalty, it brings the energy that makes you feel like you got it locked in.
I mean, what were you talking about in this timeout with? Y'all came out hot.
Honestly, we talked about nothing. We said absolutely nothing. We said you guys are doing amazing. We said we gave the roundups, but honestly, we just wanted a chance for our guys to kind of slow down, pull in their inner peace. They got some water. That was it. You know, I think sometimes if you talk too much at them, then they start thinking too much. You just want them to have fun.
I saw you getting after Vince Wolfram a little bit.
Nah, not in a negative way. You know, the guy's amazing. Look at him over there. I mean, he's great. He knows exactly what he's doing. But I think he's one of the leaders of the team. You know, he's really, whether or not he knows it, he's like the big brother of all the guys. So you want to keep him, you know, locked in as much as he can be so that the other guys, you know, pick up on that attitude. Yeah.
Great mustache, by the way.
Yeah. I've been asked about it. I am a Mrs. Coach. Well, a Miss Coach. The mustache was kind of one of those things where we wanted the guys to come out here and have fun. This is serious to us. I mean, it is serious to us. The WEGL Eagle Eye basketball game is like deeply, deeply passionate to everybody on each of the organizations. So the mustache was to bring it down a little bit, you know? Make them remember we're here to have fun. And I did theater, so I wanted to play a part. That was it.
Well, congrats, Coach.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Locked. Okay, here you go.
Thanks, Coach.
I'm going over.
There we go.
Twin. Great broadcast, my friend.
Thank you. Great win. Couple great plays. What was your mentality going into the game?
I really just came in and knowing that we had lost the last 3 years. I didn't get to play last year. Wanted to come in, have good vibes, have fun with the Eagle Eye team, and come out with a win. I said down the stretch we had that spot in the second half. It was 12 minutes left. I said, what if we went on a little 8-0, 10-0 run here? Yeah. Ended up making it happen, up about 8 with 4 minutes left. So game plan worked, made it happen at the end. That was my mindset. I just wanted to go in, have a good time, win the game.
I mean, I think MVP might be up to you and Dre, but you might have to figure it out between yourselves. But great memories here. Last sports night last night, but
yeah.
What does this mean to you? Like, yeah, just creating memories like this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the last couple of weeks of senior year, so it's getting real. It's good to obviously come out on top. You know, you love a good win, and MVP. I don't really care for that, but it is fun after the first 2 years. Had really good games, we didn't come out on top, but to finally have a good game and we come out and we win, it's definitely a good feeling. And my guy on the other side too, he and Jaden were going at it all day, so a fun matchup, a lot of good one-on-ones, and we made it happen. It was a good game overall.
How much crap are you talking that game?
Honestly, I wasn't talking a lot of crap. I like to have more fun than I do talk crap.
Yeah.
I was talking with Carson Meyer because the officials are students.
Yeah.
So they're not in the NBA Finals, so we were having some fun with that. A lot of just tough moves. I like the competitiveness between the two teams, so it wasn't trash. It was all love.
I've heard a couple of expletives, but nothing bad.
And if you can hear it in the headset, it was probably loud enough. So it was probably Jaden, would be my guess.
A little bit of Carson also.
Okay, a little Jaden and Carson duo. All right, I can see that. I can see that.
But, I mean, great job. Congrats.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You did a great job on the broadcast.
You too.
This has been Eagle Eye TV. This is Hampton Lane. Don't forget it.
Oh, what's up, Hemp
What
Dog?
up?
Am I pulling on you? Are we
Now
good?
you're good.
All right.
Obvious loss, but how does it feel just to compete with the guys?
Yeah, I mean it felt like a really good game. You know, we had a lot of good back and forth, and went on a little run there. Thought we had a shot. It was, you know, just a really great game. Much better game than last year. Felt good sending our seniors out like that. You know, never like to lose, and I made a couple boneheaded mistakes there at the end, but you know, that's the nature of basketball. We had fun, and it's really great game. Shout out to Jaden for what he did for Eagle Eye, man. Just a hell of a game.
What are you going to look forward to build his momentum going into next year?
Yeah, I mean, I like what we've got. I really, you know, with how much they had to run through Jaden and Vince and a couple of seniors, and I like the energy we're going to bring back for next year. And, you know, I like that we went out there and played hard. You know, the buckets weren't always there, missed a few. You know, felt like we didn't get a couple of calls here and there, but I felt like it was a really good thing to build towards. You know, it was a much higher level of competition this year, going out there and playing, and them having Vince and Jaden, and it just felt like it's going to prepare us well. You know, we're going to have a year off to get ready for it again, so we're going to definitely put in some work.
Who are you going to look forward towards, like, just the guys that you want on your team next year? Yeah,
man, I can't wait to get all these guys back, and we'll see who's new at WEGL next year. But the guys that are returning, 7 of our 10 return next year, and I really feel like we've got a good core. We've got some guys that can, you know, do different things. We're obviously losing Will is huge. That's a big presence down low, but I think we'll rebuild. We'll play a different style of ball, and we're going to always bring the energy. We got 10 guys out there tonight, and nobody had any lack of energy, so love that.
All right. Well, unfortunate, but.
No, I appreciate it, Hampton. Thank you. Hey, I think we got Luke Allen, coach over here,
word.
ready for an interview. Throw on the sweaty headset.
Got it. They got it.
Coach, unfortunate loss, but what's your overall thoughts on the game?
Overall thoughts, Eagle Eye's got a great game. Shout out Coach Babb, one of the best in the student media intramural coaching business. I want to shout out our seniors, man. Cam, Will, Walker, they've been with us for a long time, playing for a good time. We're going to sad to see them go, but we got a good squad coming up. We'll be back next year. You got to give them a loss sometimes. It sometimes happen. Battle through this adversity. We'll come back, and we'll bounce back better than ever.
Yeah. How are you going to look to carry this momentum with the majority of your team coming back?
Majority of the team coming back. We have wisdom. We got the ability to look and see what we did wrong and learn from that. And that learning goes a long way. Learn these rules. Learn how this game's played. Learn what Eagle Eye's got going on, and it'll be good. It'll be good to come back.
I mean, obviously, new sports director with Garrett Gash next year.
Right.
How are you going to meet with him and discuss new game plans for next year?
Garrick, man, Garrick's a saint. He's a good player. He's a great leader. He'll do great as sports director. That starts with me moving on next year to get this team in better shape. Trusting Rhett and trusting Garrick with that leadership on this team as our captains and as a voice for this team. We already saw that tonight, but I'll work with them. We'll speak with them, pray on it, and we'll move on, move forward.
What were you calling during this timeout? Because Sydney Babb said that she really wasn't calling anything. She was just hanging out with the squad.
Man, just being there for that team, that squad. They know what they got to do. They're well prepared. They know the game well, and just let them know I'm there for them. Let them know that I hear them and that I know what we got to do moving forward. We know what we got to do, and the players know it. And just focusing everybody down. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Well, good luck next year.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. All right. I'll invite Jack Sublette for one last comment.
Thanks for having me, Hampton. I mean, what a game. What a game.
I mean, great game overall.
Yeah.
Eagle Eye gets their first win.
We got our first win. I just hope, I'm trying to stay unbiased here, but, I just hope we can continue it next year. But
I mean, it's
we'll
up to you next year. You'll be
so
done.
I hear. Streets are saying that I'm going to be hitting the training, hitting the weight room, hitting the court on my weekends, eating raw eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna be training for next year. I want to step out. I want to be ready. Treating this like it's my post-game interview. It's not.
You're gonna be wearing the mustache next year.
That, yeah, possibly. You know, I got big shoes to fill. Cindy Babb did a heck of a job coaching. You know, all I can do is try. You know, but for now, I mean, what a game! These players played their hearts.
It's really
out.
amazing.
Played their hearts out.
Well, from me, from me, Hampton Lane, and from my good friend.
Yeah. Me, Jack Sublette.
This is WEGL 91.1 FM.
Yeah. Thanks for
We're
watching.
signing off. Thank you for listening and watching.